Friends, of interest here, the final blessing at Mass, if you ever think, well, where did that come from? It came from this gospel. Did you catch it? Jesus raised his hands and blessed them, saying, go, share the good news. And he ascended. So that's where the final blessing comes, some 2,000 years ago. I just thought maybe you'd like to know that. Are you glad to know that? Yeah, where the final blessing at Mass comes from. So what's the, how can we picture ascension? I'm thinking we might picture the ascension, the emotion of it and the movement of it by picturing yourself at the cemetery for the burial of a child or a young person, where frequently we release balloons. Usually it's just for a child or a young person, and the family arranges so that all the children there are holding a balloon. And then on a signal, and this is a very tender moment. I always cry during this time. I find it very, very tearful, but joyful. On a signal, all the children release their balloons. And the balloons at different speeds rise to the heavens and are carried away by the winds. And you watch the children, you watch the expressions on the children. They follow their balloon. They know which one is theirs. There's my balloon. And they point to their balloon. And we're all there in silence until the very last balloon disappears in the heavens. Very, very tender moment. And if you see paintings of the Ascension, it's usually the church is gathered there in that hilltop, and as Jesus ascends, they all raise their hands and point, as the children do at the balloon ceremony, ritual. And then an angel comes, and the angel asks a question. It's the same question that the angel asks at the resurrection. When the two ladies come, the two holy ladies come to the tomb looking for Jesus, and they can't find him. And the angel there says, who are you looking for? What are you looking for? And they say, we're looking for Jesus. And the angel tells them that they're looking in the wrong place. And so here at the Ascension, everyone is looking up and pointing to the heavens, and the angel comes and says, you're looking in the wrong place. And the angel directs their attention to each other. See, that's the message of the Ascension. The Lord is here. And we find the Lord in our midst. We can look to the skies and we can look at the tombs, but in the end, where we find Jesus alive and where we can embrace him is within each other. So this is the Sunday we embrace each other, because that's where we find Jesus. Jesus is with us and close to us. And it's the promise of summer. In the Northern Hemisphere, Ascension essentially opens the church's door on summer. We have Ascension this Sunday. Next Sunday is the Pentecost, and then it's Trinity Sunday, and then it's Corpus Christi Sunday. We have a series of just remarkable Sundays, beginning with this one, all to celebrate summer, the gift of summer and summer blessing. So this is the Sunday when we wish each other a good summer. Don't hesitate to do that. Just wish one another the blessings of summer. Now, all creation helps us. When I came yesterday, the seeds, the blessing, I see the seeds falling from the trees images of God's summer blessings. And so I notice when you hold out a jar or a pail, yesterday it filled up real quickly. And I brought some seeds to church, because these are so precious. These are very holy. I know they're a nuisance, but they're also, so is God's blessing. Sometimes God's blessings are a nuisance because we don't think we need quite so many blessings as the Lord is pouring upon us. But so it is with the seeds, and they're just so beautiful to watch, and they hold a promise. Every seed is a promise from God. Do you know what the promise is? A new tree. There's a tree inside this seed. See? God promises a new tree. See, God knows that some of our trees take quite a beating in the winter from the wind and the ice and the cold and so on. And age, our trees can take quite a beating in the winter. But the Lord always holds out a promise of newness, a new tree. And every one of these seeds is a promise of a new tree. And I got an extra bonus. East Chain sent some seeds with me to give to you. They're thinking, well, let's share some of our seeds with Fairmont. Isn't that nice of them? And then they also gave me some sunflower seeds from do you know the sunflower farmer? Down in East Chain, he plants sunflowers, and he was in church this morning giving away sunflower seeds from his sunflower bin. And I'll let you get that open. Can you open that for me? But I'm thinking we'll do something real special here now. I need some children. Thank you. Children, we're going to have a seed party right here, okay? Children, come and let's gather right here. Children, do you like seeds? Do you like, these are, just watch that. Isn't that nice? Oh, I mean, yeah, it's just wonderful. Gifts from heaven. Any other children? Choir, come on, choir. Children, you're children, aren't you? Are you the children's choir? Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Now we're going to just appreciate these. I know we tend to walk on them and step on them, and we do all kinds of things with the seeds, but they're essentially a promise from God for newness and a good summer, okay? So now I'm going to just bless you. Well, I'm going to bless you. We'll do it this way. It didn't work this morning at the first Mass. I tossed them in the wrong direction. So I'm going to do them a little differently today. We're going to do it just like this. Isn't that nice? The Lord is blessing you. Blessing. Oh. And it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I encourage you this Sunday when you get home, have a seed party. Okay, just gather the seeds and have a nice party. Did you all get some? They're God's blessings. Yeah, and there's a few in this jar. I think I have to take these home. East Chain wants me to have some seeds from the field, from the trees. Now I have to take some of these home too. I love sunflowers. But each seed has a promise. Do you know the promise in each seed? Do you know the promise in each seed? A new flower. Yes, you love sunflowers? I love sunflowers. I always plant sunflowers. So here's I'm going to share a few seeds, because things that are good we should always share, right? Now they just kind of drop, don't they? They don't gently fall through the sky. They just kind of drop. Okay, I'm glad you're anxious to catch God's gift. Okay? So children, I hope you have a good summer, that you have a summer of blessing, and enjoy the seeds. And take some home, just in case you run short. In case you run short on seeds, take some of these home. And the rest of us will just walk on these seeds when we come to communion. And that's good. That's an indication that God's pouring blessing upon your path this summer. See? It all fits together. Okay, thank you, children. Oh, that's different. Here, you put that in your garden. It might become a thistle or something like that. It's different. Okay. Thank you, children, boys and girls. You're absolutely wonderful. Did he get a seed? Oh, did you all get a seed? Just for sitting in front. You're brave people to sit in front. I always appreciate people who come and sit in the front. Oh, and you got a little seed too. So let us rise and pray the creed.